Hey, you guys, 3 Ravens, Dee Dee, Connie, State of Washington. Fiddler on the roof. Oh, that's funny. Okay. Hey, Karen. Hey, hold the light. Huh. Dar, how you doing? Hey, Betty. And Jeanette from Ohio. Hey, T. Nathan. How you doing, honey? You're not going to get that lucky, Dar. You're not getting off that easy. Pretty good, Nathan. Thank you. Hey, Sherry. Hey, Karina. Kathy. Betty. I know, Betty. He trips over his words. Maybe he could start tripping over his own feet. Actually, I think he does that too. Yeah, Sherry, I have thought about that. I have to go through the comments that I haven't heard it yet, and it won't take long. But I have to go through those comments and gather stuff up. Yes. Yeah, Nathan. I don't. Secret. Couldn't have been too secret. You know what I mean? Jelly Bean. Hey, Carol. Hey, Kay. Erica. Well, Dar, I don't know. We'll see. Hey, Martine. Hey, Candy. My fellow witchlet. Used to call my little girls witchlets. Be a witch, not a bitch. Hey, they are. Crowns for top fans. Give me super. Yeah, I thought those were activated, the super stickers. Hey, Jane. So if Rufus tries the 25th Amendment, it's got to go through Congress, doesn't it? My index finger ring. This one? Yeah, okay, Betty. Do me a favor and put that in the comments of a recent video for me. Hey, Deanna. Hey, Kimberly. Well, thank you, Betty. Well, I fractured my tailbone, Karina, so I've done it before several times. So they almost didn't catch it in the x-rays. X-rays aren't as good as MRIs anyway. But I'm feeling different. It's feeling different. Right, Martine, right? Yeah, Dar, I saw that. It's contagious. Now I got to check that out, Julie. I just saw something about Anonymous, a video about Anonymous. I can't remember exactly what they let out. Something about either on a something Maxwell said or something Humpty said or FC. I can't remember. I think it was Maxwell. Hey, chaotic. Yeah, Nathan, no doubt. Who's Redmond? What? Ah, thank you, Deanna. Yeah, I've tried. Thank you, Candy. I've tried those. All they do is push the hematoma up. It's very uncomfortable. I kind of sit to the side a little bit. All right, Sienna, fix yourself some dinner while you listen. That's all. It's all good. Hey, Mary. Yeah. As soon as it's not too tender to touch, Candy. Got to have those entertainment purposes. Oh, speaking of which, thanks for saying that. Since we do post this, entertainment purposes only. I forget that every time. I forget this camera's backwards. Was that anonymous news? I'm not too sure about that. I'm not even sure that anonymous news is even part of anonymous. I'm not. I got funny juju off that. Hey, Dory. Hey, Brazil. There's Denise. Everyone say hello to our moderators. Hey, Miss Debbie. Little bit, Mary. Thank you. Candy. Laura. Yeah, Denise. I don't know. Okay, Anonymous made a mistake and said that some of them were in Congress. Who? Some of Anonymous? I don't know. You really see them making that mistake? Look, my spirit team is telling me that there's a lot of anonymous posers, you guys. Yeah. But do you see what I'm saying, Kay? Do you really see Anonymous themselves making that mistake? That's a big mistake. All right. Let's see if Rufus is going to pull the 25th Amendment on Humpty. Looks like judgment. Hey, Anita. A little bit. Thank you, Anita. They said they might have said it on purpose. Who the heck knows these days? All right, let's see if we're going to pull out the yes/no cards for this question. Is there anyone in Congress? Like, anybody in Congress in the group, the authentic group of Anonymous? Yes. Okay, so we got a bunch of lawyers on Capitol Hill. Let's see. Yeah, okay, I mean, there's a possibility. Card says yes. Hey, Helix. Where were we? Four of Pentacles. Well, holding things tight to the vest. So we were talking about the 25th Amendment. Well, yeah, I mean, it's not like Rufus is going to just say, hey, hey, we're going to 25th Amendment you. The full new beginnings. Taking a leap of faith. So we're going to say that's in regards to the question of the 25th Amendment. All I'm going to say is if he's going to try that, then he better have sufficient evidence to back up his reasoning, which would be the, alleged dementia, which is more apparent every single day as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, dark. There are definitely people imitating Anonymous. Roof is going to be in for a minute, and either way, he's at this point. Either way, Mary. I keep saying okay, he's just as bad as Humpty. Okay, that's true. He's worse. Whatever. But he doesn't have the backing. He doesn't have the cult following. I'm sorry, but Congress is not afraid of him. He's the yes boy. He's he's Rufus. Call him Rufus for a reason. Go sit in your doggy crate till we need you. Oh, the group Anonymous. Yeah, there's supposedly hundreds of them. Oh, I'm sorry, Kay, that his energy was in your city. Burn some sage, will you? Seven of Pentacles. So it's planting seeds. Will the 25th Amendment be successful? Let's get a yes or no card. Yes. So we've got the devil on the bottom of the tarot deck. Using my jack-o'-lantern deck, I couldn't help. I couldn't restrain myself. Here it is. Oh, Mary. I think he's going to come in with a bunch of promises and he's not going to do squat. Yeah, we're going to fix the tariffs. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. Bottom line for him is money. And if he feels like the tariffs are making him money, he's not going to lower the tariffs. Spirit team's still telling me about an unalived attempt. There's a T on the end of that, Shelley. Attempt to. Hey, Mark. How you doing, bub? Okay, so that's that for the 25th Amendment. That's a yes. He's going to try it. Apparently, it's going to work. The real question we want to know is this going to happen while Humpty is still sitting in the egg-shaped office, or is this going to happen after Humpty has his health event and tries to come back in, and then, because that sounds more like it, and then Rufus tries the 25th Amendment? Oh, you're not physically fit. Does that make sense to anybody? Makes sense to me. Okay. Give it another shuffle. Yeah, Rufus will have the I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. He's not going to do anything other than some more ridiculous things. Okay, that's second question about Ms. Crockett, whom we love and adore so much. Let's not mince words. She said, come and get me. I dare you. Nora, yes, she will be absolutely fine in the midterms. She will excel in the midterms. Someone's trying to buy. Yeah, the red country is trying to buy America. And somebody asked if she would be all right physically, if she would come to harm. No, she's gonna be fine. I think she's got people backing her up that wouldn't allow anything like that to happen to her. That's what I keep saying, Erica. They're going to need a sage bonfire in every corridor with all the windows open and fans blowing the smoke out to remove all the bad juju. Just saying. All right, that's enough shuffling. That's true, Anita. But she's a leader, you know. More members of Congress should take their cue from her. Hey, Marcy. Okay, 2. I don't know what we're reading on, but here we have the Hangman. We have the Ace of Pentacles. So waiting for a new beginning. Oh, thank you, Spirit Team. Okay, so I don't know if any of you saw the video, today's video about August 10th. Lots going on planetary wise. Something is going to happen. This is where we've been, sitting in this hangman energy, waiting and waiting and waiting. Yeah, Felix, we got the full moon. We've got the 6 planets aligning, and Mercury comes out of retrograde. Still going to feel that for about the next 3 weeks, though, people. Just a heads up. Personally, I think that there should be a law against Humpty having access to social media, period. I'm getting rid of the cooties. Yeah, I got to save the place. Power wash all the walls. They're going to put back, out of respect, they will put back what Humpty took out. Out of respect for those that came before his big fat rear end. However, he has ruined the building. It is no longer a landmark. I think that future presidents will spend a lot more time at home. They're gonna have to smudge the heck out of Camp David as well. Yeah, what was he even there? He has had to have been there. I think he was there. Gonna have to smudge that place too. I mean, we have technology. We don't necessarily have to meet in person. Hey, Cat Nana. Oh, looks like a bordello. It does, Marcy. You can tell a person's personality by what they have hanging in their house. Okay. Next president will get it right. They'll start getting it right. Can't fix over 200 years worth of screw ups in a few years. All right. What else do we have here? Moon. Things that are hidden coming to the surface. Okay, let's talk about that gerrymandering. Let me tell you something. I don't never want to hear that the Democrats don't do anything. I don't want to hear that again. Okay, that was true for a while, but I don't want to hear that again. They did something this time. It took a great deal of courage for them to do that. Yeah, Florida. I know a lovely elderly woman. She's in her 90s, lives in Florida. She's moving back. She's from here, but she's moving back here because of all the MAGAs. She just can't deal with it. That she said that the people there are hateful. Yeah. Newsom said, try me. He literally said, try it. See what happens with the gerrymandering. You want to gerrymander? We'll show you how to gerrymander. Sometimes you have to fight fire with fire. Sometimes you have to choose the lesser of the evils. Hey, Phyllis. Aw. King of Cups. All right, so who's already? So we had the Hanged Man, and then we have New Beginnings. That's new power. Coins and political readings for me are power, money, sometimes money, power, votes. And then we had the Moon, which is things rising to the surface. You see how the jack-o'-lantern is kind of in the back there. I mean, not in the back. What I mean, he's kind of covered, right? And the skeletons are unearthing him. Scorpio energy with the lobster. It's Scorpio energy. King of Cups. So the King of Cups, we're going to have to say is they just told me Obama. King of Cups. Okay, yeah. He should stop doing so much ketamine. Dar. He's completely lost it. Yes, Kay, thank you. Really? So explain that for me, Mary. Are they just, kind of hanging out there and waiting? Or are they, I don't know. I wonder if any of them quit. I wonder if any of them walked away from the job. What I miss here? Will the government do eminent domain to take Mar-a-Lago? I feel like it's going to be something similar to that, but not exactly that. Oh, no, hold up. Now, Spirit Team says that there's so many secret documents there. Okay, that might work, yeah. Yeah, they're going to have to fix something. They're going to have to figure something else chaotic, something out as far as voting is concerned. There's ways to ensure fair voting, but they just have to figure it out. Okay, answer to Helix Fire. That's a yes. Okay, Spirit Team just said because Mar-a-Lago is a national security risk. That's their story, and they're sticking to it. Yeah, Deanna, for all intents and purposes, yes. I think, well, they need to tighten up on their international cybersecurity a lot. I missed it, Anita. They need to be paid for what? Yeah, how about if we gather up all the votes and whoever has the most votes wins? That makes sense to me. Yeah, everybody pay attention to Denise's post right there, please. Her comment right there. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Thank you, Helix Fire. Yeah. Just sitting there minding their business, doing their own job. And here comes Humpty. Marcy, seriously, isn't that the way it was supposed to be in the first place? Pretty sure. So just in case anybody missed it, I am pretty sure that the government has released the space cadet of his contracts. Yeah, I'll post it in this video and in a couple of regular videos, Denise. Nah, he's not going to mess with Bondi. He's small beans. Spirit team says small beans, Helix Fire. Queen of Wands, here's our girl. Yeah, but he's mad at Trump. Yeah, he blames it all on Trump, Helix. Everybody else is doing what Humpty tells them to do. Yeah. Look, remember, I don't know if any of you remember, there's a couple of, I don't know, one or two, say last week, there was did a card pull, and I posted a card pull about, I can't remember what it was, but Spirit Team mentioned that, and this is before she took her little health break, her little medical leave. Spirit Team had said that she is literally getting sick because she's got him telling her one thing and another person telling her something else totally different, the opposite, then somebody else telling her to do something different, and this one telling her to do something else. She's not cut out for this job. And I knew that when I looked at her the first time. She's not cut out for it. She's not nasty enough. She doesn't have the stamina. All right, Deanna. We'll still be here, honey. Hey, Rosie. Yeah, she's. That's where illness starts in mind, right? Disease, dis-ease. God, I hope not, Betty. Because I have to tell you that really, first of all, they lied. The Electoral College lied this time around. We all know that. So that'll eliminate any future possible sources. A little extra, eliminate a little extra source of BS and cheating, allegedly. Oh, let's envision her being in there. We're going to leave him right out of that vision. Put her in it. Leave him out. Spray painting gewgaws. Oh, the sun. The light being shown on the truth. It'll be, I'll add it in the description box of this video, Dar, and then I'll add it to tomorrow's videos. Actually, it'll be permanent. I don't have that specific link, but there is information on Richard Knight's classes, as well as Miss Choquette. In all of my descriptions. Yeah, I mean, if we want him out of it, we have to leave him out of it. No more seeing him walking out the door. We're just seeing her sitting on her backside behind that desk. 10 of Cups. End of emotional turmoil. Four Swords, he's resting. All right, so fives are about change. Fours are about what happens before the change, right? What happens to create the change. That's why we have a skeleton lying down. Something has to D of the I of the E before, to make room for something else to be born. Holy crap. Hey, E-Grove, give those puppies a rub and a pet for me. Yeah, Helix. Well, again, I think September too, but I think that it will be offered and she will accept. I don't think she'll be physically in there. Yeah, but you know what, Dara? I'm seeing even the New York Times. Now I get notifications from them about news articles, so I can see. Like, I just read the titles. I rarely read the news article. Even they're turning on it. Even they're talking trash about it. All right, Tishy. Gotta cook the dinner. There, you have the wheel. Goes round, comes round. We're not on the bottom anymore. We're traveling up the wheel till we get to the top, and they're on the bottom. Yeah, I mean, Helix, he's not putting up with Humpty's crap. He said, bring it. Watch what I do. I don't know, Susie. I know it's an icon for us. It's a political icon for us. But I don't think that's going to happen. I think it'll be a museum. A senator. He's usually right about that, Sherry. I don't know. I guess it's Jar. I guess it depends on how you look at it. When I talk trash about him, I'm getting something out of me that needs to come out. But I don't sit here all day and I don't even think about him, to be honest with you. I guess it's up to the individual. After all, we're not doing a Zoom room this month. Get back to it next month when the kids go back to school and things calm down a little bit. What was I doing with this? Oh, let's see. Will a senator exit the planet soon? Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I believe that. Denise, I guess I believed that the second I heard it. I know, right? Three Ravens? That's what we said. You know, just to please us, he could have tripped over his own feet. That's the ticket right there, Susie. Three of Cups celebration. No, I hear you, Denise. It's like, what else can we add? But it was his idea. Oh, I thought you were talking about a personal level. I'm sorry. So, Deanna, again, lesser of the evils. If they're finally talking trash, let them talk. Let them talk about them all they want. Hey, Linda. Your brain has heat rash. It's funny, Susie. Yeah, cranky. Yeah, the air gets close. Feel like you're being smothered. Yeah, so, you know, as far as the media talking about him all the time, that's free will. We can't do anything about that. We just do what we're supposed to do and keep visualizing what we're supposed to visualize. So Spirit Team's also telling me that even though, you know, yeah, people are paying attention to the headlines and some people are still falling for the BS and some people are still, you know, backing him up and stuff. But there's a lot less energy. Like, he's not supported anymore. People just don't support him. There's more of us light workers than there are of people who support him. You're in the recovery room. GC. What's going on? I'm telling you, well, Susie, well, it's a few hundred miles away, but I'm not that far from New York City. So I would suggest that because a pandemic has been seen by many of us, another pandemic has been seen. Keep those mosquito coils burning when you're outside. Spray yourself with. I get the DEET free off. Spray yourself with some of that. All right, Dar. Still be here when you're done getting your laundry, Dar. Geez, my New York was showing just then. When you're done getting your laundry. Yeah, citronella candles. I have the coils, citronella coils, a lot of them. Oh my goodness, the fracture was that bad, GC? Oh, thank you for that. I think you asked that in the comment section in a video, but thanks. Yeah, he does. He does have the actual numbers. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you've been a little busy health-wise, GC. So in one of my videos today, we sent out. I requested that people send you some good juju. You're welcome, Sienna. There's the Empress. Okay. So the Empress, that's the red country. So let's see what the cards are talking about with the red country. Murphy's, Cat Nana, okay. Okay. Right, Denise? I don't know. Listen, when I see pictures of Epi, the man had a poker face, okay? And again, please, I am not excusing his behavior with anything that he did. Absolutely not. Oh, hell no. However, there was this energy I could pick up off of him from those pictures where he was like, I can't do this anymore. I can't keep doing this. But it was about money because he went to Humpty for money. And you know, as with any narcissist, you ask them for help and they help you, you owe them the rest of your life. Well, yeah, Ketnon, if it works in Florida, it'll work anywhere, right? You guys got those mutant mosquitoes down there. All the bugs are bigger in Florida. You should see the cane roaches in Hawaii. They're huge. Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so that's the Knight bringing information about those votes. Hey, Marnetta. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, Linda, I don't think he broke up with them all the way. You can't get rid of somebody like Humpty. He's going to keep coming at you. Hey, LaTanya. Right. That exactly, Denise. He like he couldn't talk about scruples, but he knew he was wrong. He knew what he was doing was wrong. He just didn't care enough to stop it. Ten of Pentacles. More endings, beginnings, new vote, new power. I don't know, Julie. Personally, I think you can sit back with your popcorn now. Because it's going down. And King of Wands. The action taker. Yeah. He's got the leaves on his wand. So that would be about bringing out something new. Okay, camera. There we go. Yeah, I don't think that. Okay, I don't think the FBI or the CIA is going to do that. I don't think the National Guard is going to do it. I think that they're going to have special forces from different branches of the military do that. I think you are right, Kay. No, Cash App's the same, sweetie. Well, look at it this way, Betty. Even if it doesn't happen on September 5th, when it does happen, it'll be everybody's freaking birthday. Because we will literally be reborn. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Susie. Yeah, Sienna, we're waiting for proof. We're waiting to see it. I don't think we're going to see it the way we intend to. I think that we're just going to see a change of the guard. Yeah, other countries are going to trust us again. Once that information comes out publicly about election fraud, allegedly, the other countries are going to go, oh, and they really have nothing to say, these other countries, about election fraud. Come on now. I think every country has experienced that, to be honest with you. I mean, gerrymandering itself is election fraud. Yeah, Susie, see, Denise, I wasn't doing that because I was like, with my luck, they'll figure out who I am and come and get me. Yeah, I do think that there will actually be a change in the national holiday of Independence Day. I really do. Yeah, Tishy, somebody's got to do it because he's gonna walk with, because he's already given out information. Don't believe what the media is telling you about the space cadet. Some of that is true, but he's not spending his entire time talking to a car company. Sorry. I feel that he is being debriefed. And there's that. All right, I'm done with this. And there's the last card is Six of Cups. That is the spirit team used the term changing of the guards, passing down, the handing over. Yeah, Denise, I'm just one of those people. I attract trouble. Just saying. If there's someone to pick on me, if I'm standing there, if somebody wants to bully somebody, I'm the person they want to bully. I keep to myself for a reason. I've been renting this place for about 2.5 years, and I just started speaking to my landlord like an acquaintance. I got trust issues, and as I should. Yeah, it'll catch up sooner or later. It's actually other humans at this point, Sienna, that need to catch up. Remember, a lot of people just got on the ascension train. A lot of people have just woken up. But those of us who have been awake, we far outnumber anybody carrying bad juju right now. Someone fake an attack on a... I saw that. And Spirit Team said, don't worry about that. They told me to pass that one over about the attack on the Doge worker. Well, let's check the yes no cards real quick. Hey, Dancing Blue 22. Okay, Spirit Team was alleged attack on a Doge worker. Authentic. Was there a real attack? Yes. Yes. 2 yeses. However, a no came up, which means, yes, it happened, but it was still used as a photo op. Thank you, Sienna. That's what we want to hear. That's all right, Dancing Blue. It's about showing up, not when you get here. Of course, we're not alone. The universe star. I was not born with the veil. How do I put this? I knew who I was when I was born. I had plenty of people tell me that I wasn't that, but I knew who I was when I was born. Knowing it did make my life easier, actually. All right, you guys, let's take just a minute or two real quick before I leave you to yourself to chat. Let's take a minute or two to visualize President Harris, little backside, sitting in their chair behind the desk in the egg-shaped office. All right then. Yeah, Deanna, yeah, here we are. Kicking butt and taking names. Thank you, Denise. Thank you for showing up, you guys. If you can hang and chat with each other for a while. I always say half an hour, but then I sit over there and, take care of business and I forget that you guys are still chatting. So, all right, then I will see you in a video.